Good afternoon. This is Rodney with First Coast Media, and this is the video that I promised you yesterday. I wanted to go through real quickly, and I've been taking a look at your site, and I wanted to show you what I found and run you through a couple of tools that we use at our agency to show you how you're performing, how much traffic you're getting through. And I pulled up a top competitor, pulled their site up just for comparison. And I've got quite a bit of information that I want to try to cover, and I've only got about 15 minutes to do it in. So uh, I was born in West Virginia. I talk slow, so I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as I possibly can. We have three topics that I want to cover with you today that Google really looks at when they decide to rank a site. They are content, backlinks, and citations. And the first thing that I want to cover with you is content. Um, when we do a Google search, the first thing that's going to pop up, you can see here, I did Jacksonville, Florida plastic surgery. The first thing that's going to pop up are these ads right here. You can see they're sponsored. These are paid ads, and these are useful at times. They definitely have their place, but a lot of users will have ad blockers, or some antivirus software may keep these from being visible. So if that's the case, then the first thing that's going to pop up is going to be this section here. This is what we call the Google map, or the map pack. And we will touch on this more so in just a moment. Then below the map pack, you're going to start getting into your first organic listings. These are going to be Google's top recommendations, and based upon several factors, these are going to be the top three. And the beauty of them is that we have a few tips and tricks we can share with you on how to manipulate these to get yourself up further in the ranking. The good news is that you are popping up. Ideally, you want to be in the big three. You want to be in these top three. They're statistically, one of these three are going to be the ones that people are going to choose first. You're hanging out at number 4, so that's I'm sorry, 5. You're in 5th. Um, that's not bad. You're still on the first page. I would love to bump you up a couple of spots, and I want to show you how we can do that. So the first thing we're going to look at is content, and I'm going to go back to your page. This is a major downfall. I do love your site. I love the video. As soon as it loads, you have the video right in front. It's very eye-catching, very aesthetic to the customer that's going to be looking at this. But when you're building a website, you actually are building for two audiences. You're building for your potential customers, and you're building for Google. You need to have everything that Google is looking for when it comes to ranking. So what um, Google likes to see at least 1,000 words of content on their homepage. And from what I'm seeing here, Google does not look at video as content, unfortunately. So this is working against you as far as being ranked. Um, there is not a lot of written content in this at all. You were just a couple of hundred words, really. It looks like the majority of your content in your site, as informative as it is, most of your content is loaded into your back pages. We would want to definitely add at least 700-800 more words of content, and inside those content, that's where we want keywords. We want to add very specific keywords that are going to be looking. That's what's going to get you brought up in several searches. Jacksonville is such a big town. A lot of times people are going to be searching there, not just for Jacksonville, but they might be looking for St. Augustine, Jack's Beach, West Side, North Jacksonville, that sort of thing. So you want to have keywords that are very specific geographically. And also, I did a plastic surgery search, but we want to get keywords that are going to bring you up on other searches, such as skincare, weight loss, medical weight loss programs, other keywords that are going to bring you up, and with all the services you provide, we want you to be found and be ranked in those searches. When I do Jacksonville medical weight loss, you weren't even on the map. You weren't even showing up. That's going to bring a considerable amount of traffic to you as well. The Let me show you the number one, the competitor, and that is the Florida Plastic Surgeons Group. They have a very, very well done website. I know they are multi location as well, but they have the video as soon as it pops up. But look at all the written content that they have loaded into just their first page. And each one of these, each one of the staff has the pop-up content. All of this is going to count towards it, and their keywords are going to be hidden within all of this content as well. Also, there are ways to hide keywords behind the pictures as well. If you go in here and we were to try to save this image, you can see plastic surgery Jacksonville, Florida plastic surgery. They're putting very powerful keywords in their photographs that are on here as well. So that's another trick that we could incorporate into your website. What I've done is I have put both of you through a couple of tools that we use here at the agency. The first is a tool called Eros, and this is a very useful tool. This gives us a real-time reference to how your website is performing. It gives us a lot of detailed information on backlinks, which is the second entity I wanted to touch on. And this will actually tell you where their backlinks are, where they're linking to, so you can actually go in and their top performers to all of your competitors. We can backlink you to the same sites as well. As you can see, we have two analytics that we use right here for backlinks. The first is the DR. That is basically going to be kind of the quantity of links that we have. The UR listing is going to be the power or the popularity. So we see here we have very little on this side, but at 13, the backlinks that you have are quite popular. They're going to be very relevant. Not all backlinks are the same. If you are going to other sites that involve plastic surgery, that involve cosmetics, that involve weight loss, Google is going to see those as relevant links, and you are going to get more popularity, more credibility for those backlinks, as opposed to, say, you're backlinking to a website to Pizza Hut in California. That's not going to do you any good. You can see here we have about 1,400 backlinks total. At one point, the highest has been up to about 8,500, 8,400 backlinks, and those have probably become broken links or been disconnected or for whatever reason. But currently we're sitting at 1,400 from 99 referencing domains. And this is, and it says you're being found for 2,100 keywords. That's a good thing. That's a good number. But with as little content that you have in there, that can actually start to work. It's going to start looking like keyword stuffing. So you're on the borderline to where that could start to look kind of spammy. We want to add more content in there to kind of pad your keywords and to give you room to make some keywords that's going to get you found on other searches as well. And they are estimating about 1,100 views to your website, and they put a monetary value of about $2,000 on organic. That is with no paid ads or anything that your website is generating for you each month. So when we look at the competitors' numbers, you can see they are killing it. I like to see these numbers up in the 20s. They have a 27 here, and they're at a 16. Um, these are great numbers, but still very beatable. We want this to be closer to a 1-to-1 ratio. So if we can get you up in the 20s and get you keep it matching, you're going to outrank them easily. They have about 3,200 backlinks currently. At one point, they had 20. They're using 151 referencing domains. They're being found for almost 5,000 keywords, and that's generating 3,300 views for them a month. That value is $6,400, almost $6,500. That is 3 times the traffic that's coming in. And again, no paid ads. It's all organic. So backlinks are definitely a key factor. The third thing that I wanted to touch on real quickly is the map pack. And as I'd mentioned before, and with the map pack, of course, keywords are going to come into play. You want these to pop up on different searches again, such as weight loss and all that. But for someone just generally searching plastic surgery, you can see Florida Plastic Surgery Group is the number 2. They're right in there as well. And you are not popping up on the first pages. You're probably going to be deeper down in here. And the reason for that is citations. All citations are um, they are you actually are doing quite well. You have 255 citations. That's a great number on there. And when you look at Florida Plastic Surgery Group, they've only got 1. They are the only way they can be beating you would be because of the massive amount of keywords that are coming in there. So once we get the keywords up in there, you would be outranking them quite easily because you have so many more citations that's in there. And all citations are just business listings: Yellow Pages, Yelp, Angie's List, LinkedIn, social media, any type of online listing. You're doing quite well in the citations group. The best recommendation I can do will be to get the backlinks up, to keep the quality up to where they're at, and to add the content with the keywords to get you in other searches. I hope this has been useful for you. And if you have any other questions, please get a hold of me. My contact information will be in the email that I send this to. And if you'd like to get together and come up with a plan, let me know. We'll book a call about 30 minutes or so, and we'll put a personalized plan together for you. And again, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this.